Super interesting new polling out of Florida that I want to talk about, and it's looking better and better for Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, and it's looking worse and worse for the former president Donald Trump. When we look at Florida favorability, Trump is way down and DeSantis is doing very well. And this is relevant for a few different reasons, which we're going to talk about. But top level, when we look at the Republican field for 2024 right now, there's really two names being mentioned. It's Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis. And of course, there's all of these other discussions about what about Republicans going back to someone like a Mitt Romney, who I don't think is even remotely interested in it, or whatever else. Those are all perfectly reasonable discussions. Or some people saying, what about Don Jr., which I think is idiotic, but plausible given the Republican electorate or whatever else. But right now, we're talking about Trump DeSantis, and that's exactly why Florida is so important. So let's take a look at the numbers. A new poll has Biden losing to DeSantis and Trump in Florida. But that's not super interesting to me right now. That's going to be impacted much more by what Biden does. New poll, this is USA Today. New poll says Joe Biden is struggling in Florida, where more than half of potential voters disapprove of his handling of the economy and of his job overall. Suffolk University USA Today network poll of likely Florida voters suggests only 39% approve of Joe Biden's job, 53% disapprove. While President Trump won Florida in 2020, Biden and the Democrats hope to make a big play for the nation's third most populous state, one that will have 30 electoral votes in 2024. The new poll indicates their work is cut out for them. The most important numbers here are, and I am trying to find them. Where exactly are they? The new poll. DeSantis, the first term governor, leads. Oh, no, this is the Florida. So let's actually get to the right data. OK, many Republicans see DeSantis as a potential presidential candidate in 24, but the new poll has him losing a Republican primary, 47-40 to Donald Trump. The poll has both Trump and DeSantis defeating Biden or Clinton in a general election matchup in Florida. DeSantis leads Biden 52-44. Trump's margin over Biden is closer, 47-44. So DeSantis is doing better than Trump against Biden in the state of Florida. DeSantis has not publicly disclosed a run. Of course, anything could change, and it's very, very early. Now, it's easy to write this off and say, David, this is just a Florida poll. This is not a national poll. And DeSantis is the governor of Florida. Of course, he's going to do well. But that's exactly why it matters, because it's Florida and because Florida is likely to be so important in upcoming elections. Now, there's so much still to happen, including the 2022 midterms, before we get into any even remotely specific conversation about 2024. But there's a very clear trend when you look at all of the CPAC straw polls that we've recently seen. Republican favorability polls, open-ended questions about who would you like to see run. The trends are as follows. Trump favorability has been declining. Percentage of Republicans who want Trump to run in 24 has been declining. It's now barely over half of Republicans, as we talked about earlier this week, want Trump to run in 2024. And when we talk about who other than Trump is being mentioned, the only person with any remotely significant level of support is Ron DeSantis. This is another reason why I should mention Ron DeSantis's reelection campaign going on right now is so important. Could Ron DeSantis lose reelection in November and still run in 2024 successfully? Yes, he could. He could. But it is much more likely that Republican voters would support the guy who won re-election in 22 than the guy who lost it. And this just has to do with the idea of, supporting a loser for some bigger office when they lost their last election. Has it happened? Of course it has. Of course it has. But this is another reason why if we could knock out DeSantis, it would make it an even bigger uphill battle for him in 24. And the reason why I say that is you might be saying, well, but David, what do you want Trump? No, the issue is DeSantis is a less incompetent, but just as dangerous version of Trump in my mind. And the fact that he's less cartoonish, but has the same disastrous political instincts, in my mind, would make him more effective at being able to destroy the country. So I see DeSantis as more dangerous than Trump for that reason. We're going to continue following the numbers, and we're going to continue following the Republican Civil War. I'm really excited that one of our sponsors today is Helix Sleep. I sleep on a Helix mattress at home. I absolutely love it. And that's why I reached out to them about sponsoring the David Pakman Show. Buying a mattress in the past was always a huge guessing game for me. I didn't know what I actually needed. I didn't know what I would like. But Helix has a sleep quiz on their website. You tell them your body type, your sleeping position, your back pain issues you might have, and their tool matched me with a mattress that is perfect for me. It's cool enough at night. It's the right firmness. I generally just do way better sleeping these days because of the mattress. Helix was awarded #1 best overall mattress for the last 2 years by both GQ and Wired magazine. It is well-deserved, I can tell you firsthand. Every Helix mattress comes with a 10-year warranty. You can try the mattress risk-free for 100 nights, and they will even come pick it up at your house if you don't love it. But I know you will. All of my viewers will get up to $200 off your order, and you'll get 2 super premium pillows for free when you go to the link right underneath this video.